As far as treatment, I don't really remember much because I was so young. I remember with my port, when we would like change it or whatever, we would call it giving Tubi a drink, and they would like let me help them because I thought it was fun. And I remember I always wanted to be Dr. Sid when I was like younger. I would always like play doctor when I like got like when I was like at my grandma's house. Like I would pull out a notepad and I would like play doctor because like I was just so used to that. But I'm lucky that I was so young that I don't remember like a lot of like the tough stuff.
She was diagnosed in August, but I think in June we actually went to Florida, and she was just not looking well, and we'd taken her to the doctor numerous times.
Her balance was off. She would throw up like just kind of inconsistently, and they would say that it was a like maybe a stomach virus or something, but
whiplash,
stuff like that. They put her in the hospital, gave her an MRI, and that's where they found the tumor. So then she was immediately transferred to Penn State Hershey Med, and that's where the ball just got started rolling. And then she had surgery, brain surgery, like 2 days after that. They resected the tumor. She was only 2, so she had been potty trained, but that all kind of backtracked, and she had to teach herself how to walk again and balance. So there were some challenges. And then after that, she received conformal radiation for 7 weeks. So we had to take her to the hospital every day for 7 weeks to get her treatments. And she would be put to sleep for that. So it was usually like a, 4 to 5 hour ordeal.
Her tumor did come back. She had a brain tumor. I don't know if we even got into that, but the brain tumor did come back a year and a half later. In January, they did find a spot, but they weren't just going to assume it was regrowth of the original tumor. So we went in monthly for a few months, and it was still there. And so they decided to go in, have surgery again, and remove the remaining tumor that was there. They decided that it would be a good idea to do the gamma knife surgery, which is high dose radiation to the tumor bed. So basically it's like 101 radiation beams that intersect at one point and then just kind of roam around and obviously destroys good tissue and bad. So it was really the best route that we had at that time, because there was no chemotherapy or anything like that that had proven effective against the ependymoma, which she had. So we went with that, and ever since then she's been cancer-free.
Sydney was diagnosed when I was 8, she was 2. We're 5.5 years apart. So I do feel like I really understood what was going on for the most part. Like, I understood she was sick. I hated going to see her in the hospital. It made me so sad. Like, every time we came home, I know like my parents have like told me like I would just like cry and be like, I just want her here. Like, I want us all to be together. Like, I hate that she's not here. Watching her from that sick child to getting better, and then obviously she did relapse, so we did have to go through that, but it was so quick that I feel like she didn't have to spend that much time in the hospital that second time around, which was really nice. Like, she was able to like be home, and I'm glad that we were able to like truly grow up together and like experience getting picked to be on the cheer squad together and going on family vacations and rooting for our favorite teams every Saturday and Sunday. Just truly having a childhood was so special.
I feel like THON and DSP both are like just like a different level of emotional support that a lot of people don't understand, that a lot of families need. We've been paired with them since 2007, and they've always just been there. Like, they've always let us know that they're there.
Delta Sigma Pi is the most special organization. They are still to this day filled with some of the most amazing people I've ever met.
Over the years, we've made so many strong, positive relationships, and I just feel like that's a lot of the reason why Sydney and Katie have given back to THON, because they had such good role models to show them the love and support that we were given through Delta Sigma Pi. So a lot of them were like their older brothers and sisters in a lot of ways. So
I was also given the opportunity to dance my freshman year for Altoona. And I mean, dancing in the BJC was like a goal of mine since I was 3 years old, 4 years old. And being able to accomplish that is something that I'm just so proud of, and something that I could talk about forever.
Watching her walk in the human tunnel, like I didn't even like see her yet and I was already like sobbing. But like getting to support her through those 46 hours, and like she didn't need much support, she killed it. She was one of the best THON dancers I've ever seen.
Being able to see her dance was such an experience from where we started. We always knew she would.
Then last year for THON 2024, 2024, I was a new family contact captain on family relations, and it was literally the best year of my entire life. Being able to just like help new families come into THON as a vet family of 19 years was just so special, and I could use all of my like knowledge of THON and like help them just learn about THON and like get them involved with THON, and like just building those like bonds was so special last year. And also like just helping them through their first THON. Like we gave like a new family tour, and that was so incredibly special because I was able to say, this is where this happens, this happens, this happened. Last year was the most perfect year. And then during THON weekend, I was also given the opportunity to speak during family hour with my family. And that's something that me and my family have wanted to do for so long. And being able to share my story was such an honor, and something that I'm just so happy that I was able to do. And then this year, for THON 2025, I am the Teen and Adult Coordinator for Family Relations. So basically my position is I am an advocate for the teens and adults in the THON community at all of the events. At all the events I have teen tables and activities for the teens specifically. Throughout the year I have like teen events for the teens to come to. One of them is a bowling night, and that is so fun because we just get to like hang out. We have like pizza and things like that. And then during THON weekend we have teen specific events, like another teen night THON weekend, and then we also have the teen retreat, which gives the teens kind of a glimpse into what like committee retreats look like. We ask like the deeper questions, like we ask, why do you THON, and things like that, and we get to like, it's a safe space for the teens to share their experiences as like they're comfortable, obviously, but yeah, and I'm so excited for this year and everything to come.
Obviously, like my prime reason why I THON is Sydney. Sorry. Having a sick sibling is, I feel like, something that isn't talked about often. It's not something that like people think about on the daily, like how much one child being sick truly does affect the entire family unit. So just I THON for siblings to get to grow up with their siblings, because unfortunately we do have so many family friends who didn't get to have that opportunity, and I want to try and eradicate that as much as I can. So I THON for the siblings, and I THON for more siblings to get to grow up together. That's my biggest reason for sure.
I THON specifically, I've always THON for those we remember in our hearts. I have a lot of friends that have unfortunately lost their battles and passed away. And I really THON for them, so that other kids like don't have to go through that.